लेते हैं, ठीक है. Look at here. Here what I did was, here, okay, my program execution, here I try to work with the C in, C out. I need to use predefined header file. What is the predefined header file? IOStream, because it contains iStream class and OStream class. And C in and C out are the references of iStream and OStream, right? So next, I defined a class whose name is student, which contains the data members. What are the data members are present? Roll number, height, fees, semester. Next, I defined one method whose name is show. Now this is my main. Just look at the example, guys. Now, initially when I run the program, directly what happens? I'm in main, it will run. Now when I try to create the object, directly if I run the program, so let me use the comment line, guys. Let me use multi-line comments. If I run the program, will it run, guys? Will it run? This will not run. Control F10. This will not run, guys. This will not run. Why? Because I want to access the attributes. Of student as well as methods of student. But to access the attributes and methods of a student, we need to get the reference. We need to get the object. We need to get the instance of a student first. We need to get the instance of a student. We need to get the object of a student. We need to get the example of the students. So how to get the example of the student or instance of the student or object of the students? We need to define the object. We need to define the objects. How to define the object, guys? So here I created a class name. What is the class name, guys? What is the class name? Student is the class name, and followed by object name or reference name. So here I created reference name. What is the reference name? Student, ST1, right? Right, guys? So if you look at the example, if you look at the explanations, so here I try to show the explanations. So to define the objects, I need to use the class name. I need to use the object name. So here I use the class name, one object ST, one more object I created ST3, one more object I created ST4, right? ST3, ST4. I created 3 references, right? Similarly, now I created the object, guys. I created the objects. Once you create the objects, you can able to access those attributes. We can able to access those attributes as well as we can access this method also. If you don't create the object, you could not access the instance properties of a class. You cannot access the instance properties of the class. So to access the attributes of the class, as well as to access the, access the instance attribute of a class, as well as to access the instance functions or methods of the class, you need to create the object. You need to define the objects, or you need to create the objects. So here I created the objects. Now I want to access the data members of the class, as well as I want to initialize. I want to initialize those data members. How do I initialize, guys? You can use dot operator. You can use dot operator to access those data members and to access those data members. So guys, here I give the note point. You can use dot operator, or you can call access operator. Are you getting? Avadut? Are you getting? Avadut, are you following? Yes. Now, to access the data members of the class, that may be the functions, or that may be the data members, okay, or you can call attributes. You need to use access operator. That access operator you can define by using dot symbol. Now here I defined a student reference, a student object ST, whose name is ST. Now I want to access roll number, okay, ST dot roll number. If I access without value, what is the use, guys? Is there any use? Is there any use if there is no value? No. So I have initialized here value as a 23. Okay. Here I initialize the value as a 23, right? Similarly, so ST is a reference of student. ST is a reference of student, right? ST is the object of student. Yes or no? Yes. Now with respect to this object, by using this ST object, can I able to access the attributes of student class? Yes. Yes, so I can able to access st dot roll number, and I can initialize the values. St dot gender, I can initialize the values. St dot fees, I can initialize the values. St dot semester, I can initialize the values. In similar fashion, I can access the methods also. St dot show is the method. Show is the method, right? What show is doing, guys? So here I initialize the data members. You can see here. So st1 fees, I initialize all the access. I access all the data members and I initialize the values also. I have initialized the values also. Now I want to access the methods the same way we access the data members. So one more, what is that? st1. Here is the st1. Show is the method which belongs to student class or not? Yes, Avadut. Yes. So can I able to access the methods of a student class by using st1? Yes, I can access. So st1 dot show. st1 dot show. I can able to access. So control will go and we'll call that method, and finally you will get end of main. Finally you will get end of main. So let me rerun once again. Control F9. Sorry, Control F9. Compile. Again, what the mistake? So it's extra line. So let me remove commented. Control F9. Control F10. Okay, fine. Fine, guys. Understood? So we'll shall see one more way. Now here I created student 1 st1. Now I want to create Avadut. Okay, so here one more object, student Avadut. Okay, whose name is Avadut, guys. Okay, Avadut, tell me your data, tell me your attributes. So here Avadut dot, I want to access your roll number. I want to initialize your roll number. Tell me roll number. What is your roll number? Respond 49. Now st dot. Okay, st dot, what is your semester? What is your semester you are pursuing? Sorry, not st, av, Avadut dot semester. What is your semester, guys? 6th semester, right? Next, Avadut is the object of student class. Avadut dot height. What is your height? Suppose 6 feet, 6.0, right? Okay, next, what is the fees you pay to college? Some fees. Avadut dot fees. So here I am adding 77. Okay, fine. So now I want to show all the attributes. Now guys, if you are not interested to show by using show, if you are not happy to show all the attributes by using show method, I want to show here only by using in this fashion. How can I show? Now let me get all the attributes and let me show here before going to show. So here printf, sorry, not printf, I need to go use cout insertion operator. So Avadut attributes are /n. Okay, control Z. So /n Avadut attributes are /n. Okay, fine. Then I can print simply in this way. Now look at it, guys. I save the program. Again you will get error. Sorry, control S, control F9. You will get error. Guys. I want to access the roll number, right? I want to access the roll number here, but roll number is within the class or outside of the class? क्लासच्या बाहेर का क्लासच्या मध्ये? लुक, अरे क्लास इथे संपला ना, हे काय एंड ऑफ द क्लास? हियर इज एंड ऑफ द क्लास. बाहेर आहे ना. मग टू ॲक्सेस द आउटसाइड ऑफ द, टू ॲक्सेस द डेटा मेंबर्स of the class but outside of the class, what should I use? I need to use, no, public is there already. I need to use object name or reference name, right? So in this way I can use Avadut dot fees. Okay, Avadut dot semester. Now I can show. Control F9. Is there an error? No error. Now control F10. Now you can see here, this is initial first properties and this is second properties of Avadut. Avadut attributes are roll number 49, 6, 77,000 some, and semester is 6 and end of main. Now understood, guys? Now understood? समझ लगा था? Okay, guys, fine. So here let me add some comment. st1 st1, we are trying to create the object here st1. st1 is the reference of type student class. Similarly, Avadut is the reference or object avdhOot. Avadut is the reference of student class. Guys, well, let me have an example. Integer. Suppose if I say rupee, right? So rupee will hold the rupee amount, numbers, right? So rupee is a what type of variable, guys? Tell me. How do you tell me? Integer in this case. Integer, right? Yes, if you want to go for float, you can go for float. If you wish to create the float, yes, some 10 rupees 10 paisa or 10 rupees 50 paisa, right? So, but tell me rupee is of type what is the type of rupee? Float, right? Float, yeah. Now rupee is of type float. Now Avadut is a type of what? Avadut is a type of what? Student. st1 is a type of what? Student, right? Means st1 can hold all the values of type student, and st1 can able to access the methods of a student. Understood now? Rupee can able to hold the type value of type float. Are you getting, guys? Are you getting? I hope now you have got some idea. So student is also type, it is also data type. Student is also data type, but its a category is class. It's a category is class. Okay, it's a category is class. Fine. Let us go for one more new. Let me go for creating some classes and creating some objects within the function and outside of the function, guys.